Hello there and welcome to Colours Food Trail Season 5. This is a show presented by Nikai Electronics and Home Appliances, powered by Arm & Hammer in association with Panadol Migraine, Centrum, Johnson's Baby, Capri-Sun, Lindt Chocolate, Haldiram's and the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. First and foremost, Ramadan Kareem. From our family to yours, we hope you are having a blessed month. A month full of barakat, peace and plenty of iftar feasts. Well, the person who's going to join us on the show today has travelled far and wide to reach us. And she brings us stories of her travels around the world and of course all of the dishes that she tries. So let's waste no more time and meet her.
My name is Kaunain Fatima and I run the blog Cruising Cravings on Instagram, which is a combination of my love for travel and food. 2 years ago, I decided to take a big leap from my 7 years of corporate life to a full-time career in content creation. And since then, I've traveled to 18 countries and I have explored some of the most amazing moments of my life. So here I am and I'm excited to explore more.
And welcome onto the show, Hunain.
Thank you so much.
And most importantly, from both of us, Ramadan Kareem.
Thank you. Ramadan Kareem to you too. I'm so excited.
We are so excited to have you. Have you met Chef before? Have you eaten his delicious creations?
I have actually 4 times, and it was only today that I found out that he was the chef there, which made sense because the food was absolutely delicious.
Thank you so much.
Well, imagine it's like having your favorite artist paint you a portrait only for you and for no one else. And that's what's going to happen on the show today. But before we get there, I want to ask you about your cruisings and your cravings. What got you started on a journey of travel?
So during COVID, when the world was busy making babies, I decided to create my own version of baby, which was my page Cruising Cravings. I lived all by myself during that entire year. So it was all about exploring, although I shouldn't be doing that, going outside, but it was all about trying to find happiness in little things, even if it was just going on a walk and spotting something here and there. And I think that's what really began the journey. And when people started looking up at those photos and videos and finding happiness, and they were like, yeah, we could do this too. That's what motivated me to keep going.
We're going to design a meal based around all of your favorite places to travel and your favorite foods and your favorite desserts and your favorite festivals. So we'll start with what are your 5 best places to go in the world?
I absolutely love Thailand, especially Phuket in Thailand. It's beautiful. The flavor, the food there is just
exceptional.
Yes, and I was surprised. I actually enjoyed Cape Town in South Africa. It was one of, hands down, the most beautiful city I've ever been to. And of course, I cannot help but putting India to the list because it has got everything. And I've been to Ladakh, Kashmir, and of course my home city, Hyderabad. So I think it's just the best.
Amazing, amazing. Well, Chef is like making all his mental notes,
all the notes
right?
have been taken
Looks
down.
like there's going to be a fair bit of biryani in there by the looks of it.
Let's see. Wait and watch.
You have a Hyderabadi here, so biryani has to be on the table.
I'll try to serve you something different.
Okay.
Well, what about your favorite dishes? Speaking of biryani, what are your favorite things to eat?
Biryani,
of course.
It runs in my blood. And then I tried this dish in Kashmir. It's called Vazwan, and you know they give you like 5-6 items, and there's rice, and each and every gravy is just so mind-blowing. It's like flavor bursting in every every bite.
Yeah.
So that's something. I love Thai food as well. I think when I went to Thailand, it was like heaven. I also enjoy. So I got married to a Maharashtrian and I was introduced to their, Maharashtrian food. I absolutely love the Maharashtrian mutton.
Ooh.
And being a Hyderabadi, of course, halim and nahari goes out of question. Like that's one dish that that's the first dish I always have whenever I visit Hyderabad.
Amazing. So we've got a bunch of dishes, we've got a bunch of countries. What about dessert? Do you have a sweet tooth?
I'm very particular about desserts. So even when I eat desserts, I have like a particular texture. I like anything that has a bit of crunch in it. But on the contrary, I love double ka meetha, which is again a Hyderabadi special. Sorry, I'm very pro Hyderabadi when it comes to food. So I love double ka meetha. I love a good chocolate brownie with ice cream on
Okay.
top. So I think these two are my most favorite dessert items.
Lovely. All right. What about your favorite colors? Do you have a color palette that you like?
So when it comes to colors, I think it really defines your personality. So I love yellow, and I'm wearing kind of shades of yellow. I think
So am I.
Yeah, you do see. It gives off a very joyful, positive vibe. I love purple because it defines creativity in me. Every time I see purple, I kind of like get into the whole creative zone. And I love blue, and it brings the calm in me because when I sit in front of the ocean or just blue around makes me feel really calm.
Okay. Wow. We've got a tall order, chef.
Yes, everything is noted
Noted.
down.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll try to create something out of all the points that you have mentioned, the cities, the color, everything. It's a big task, okay? But it's not difficult for me.
Okay, that sounds like a tall order, but I have no doubt that chef will be juggling both his chef's hat and his thinking hat and coming up with a solution in just a few minutes. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. And welcome back to Colors Food Trail Season 5. This is a show that's presented by Nikai Electronics and Home Appliances, powered by Arm & Hammer in association with Panadol Migraine, Centrum, Johnson's Baby, Capri-Sun, Lindt Chocolate, Haldiram's, and Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Well, we have an ultra-famous influencer in our midst, and she's given us a long list of places that she loves and foods that she loves. So, chef, plan kya hai?
So it was a very difficult task. काफ़ी मुश्किल था curate करना एक menu. But Ramadan Kareem है. So I'll be doing a worldly wazwan. As she mentioned, she likes Kashmir, Ladakh, Hyderabad, and a bit of Maharashtra.
Yeah.
I'm also from Maharashtra.
Oh, nice.
So I'll try to bring something in that. So first I'll be doing a gustaba. Being from Maharashtra, there is a connect. I'll do a nice mutton curry.
Wow.
But it will have an influence of Rogan Josh and a bit of Maharashtrian and a bit of Hyderabad into it.
Amazing.
And along with that, we'll do some saffron yakni pulao. Okay.
Oh, wow. Yakni
As
pulao
you
is-
mentioned biryani, but we'll stick to a pulao. But yakni pulao, it would be as similar to a biryani, but not biryani.
No, pulao
Yes.
is not biryani, but I'm excited to see what you
Yes.
have.
And in desserts, I have something special. And to wash down entire thing, I am doing a nice kava, but a galangal style.
What style?
Galangal. It would be a galangal influenced kava, not
my
saffron.
God. Amazing. Galangal is a very Thai flavor, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Thai root ginger. It is very flavorful. It has a sweet aroma.
Correct.
It goes very well along with kava.
Chalo, shall we start?
Bilkul.
Let's go.
So for this recipe, I'll be using Nikai 3-in-1 blender.
So this is a fantastic blender for your kitchen. A, because it's got a 1.5 liter capacity, which means it's enough to blend whatever gravy you need to put together. The blender also has a 900 watt copper motor with a thermostat, which means that it doesn't overheat even if you're doing a whole lot of grinding on one day. So if you're cooking as much as chef is, then you probably want this in your kitchen.
So I've added chicken mince, egg, Thai curry paste, some kaffir lime, a bit of Thai red chili, lemongrass, 1 garlic, 1 ginger, some salt to season it. So this is the reason why I chose gustaba in Thai flavor, because it is very aromatic. It goes very well along with the gravy, because the gravy is yogurt based and yogurt easily absorb all the flavoring spices that we add into the gustaba.
Amazing.
So let's grind our gustaba. The koftas are getting poached. It's looking good. Now we'll begin with our gravy, the
Okay.
gustaba gravy. So what I'll do is like, I'll do a quick tadka,
Okay.
some garlic,
We can smell the
Now-
garlic now.
you can smell the garlic.
Yeah. Smelling good.
Good.
Now I'll add some Thai curry paste to it. This is the base of the gustaba, I'll quickly cook it for a minute or so. So I'll be adding some water just to adjust the consistency. In meanwhile, our koftas are also dancing. So this is a sign which notes you can see once the kofta starts floating, it's been cooked properly.
Nice.
Oh.
So the moment when you put it, they will sunk down. With time, they will slowly rise up and they will start dancing on the top. So
Okay.
that means your
The
kofta
work's
is
done.
ready.
Great.
We'll be adding our koftas in the gravy. The koftas will be cooking in the gravy. So what will happen is like the more it will simmer in the gravy, it will absorb the
More and
juice and all
more.
the
Yeah.
flavors in the
My stomach is
Kofta.
growling.
Now we'll adjust the seasoning a bit. So if you see the texture, the appearance is all similar to a gustaba, but when you eat it, it will be a Thai flavor.
Lovely.
So our gustaba is simmering, okay? My pot is greasy now. I will ask my team member to clean it using Arm & Hammer baking soda.
So greasy dishes can be overwhelming even with the most effective detergents. But if you want to cut through the toughest grease, all you've got to do is add 2 heaped tablespoons of Arm & Hammer baking soda to detergent and dishwasher. Let these pans soak for 15 minutes and voila! Your pans will be cleaned thoroughly.
So our gustaba is ready. Now it's time to make our mutton. Okay, mutton Rogan Josh, but with a twist of Malwani. So now to give it a little coastal touch, a bit of coconut paste, fresh
Oh, wow.
coconut paste, we'll be adding. I'll be adding pre-cooked mutton in the in the masala.
So this is boiled mutton in spices?
Yes. So what I have done is like I have marinated the mutton with ginger garlic paste, a bit of turmeric, salt, and I have quickly sauteed in the pressure cooker and then put 2 cups of water and then you
Siti
whistle it
marud.
for 2 to 3 whistles depending on the mutton quality.
Okay.
15-20 minutes. Then
Lovely.
lastly, we'll add some Malwani garam masala and a bit of coriander.
So I'm going to ask you, since you're all about cruising and all about craving, let me see whether you can figure out where each of these dishes are from.
Okay.
Where is French fries from?
Is it from Belgium?
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. From Brussels,
Yeah.
from Belgium.
Belgium fries.
Yeah. I think a favorite story for any desi to tell, but chicken tikka masala.
Oh, I know this. From India. No, it's not from India. It's a tricky question, right?
It's a debate.
It's a debate.
Yeah.
Yes, Britain will say chicken tikka masala
Yeah.
is theirs. Indian will say
It's ours.
Of course, it's chicken
But
tikka
it's
masala.
chicken tikka, yes.
So apparently a Bengali chef took it to Glasgow, Scotland in the 1970s, and that was the origin of the chicken tikka masala. Wow. And pizza? Any idea?
Italy.
Naples, that's right. Naples in Italy.
Now we'll add Malwani spice. Just to finish it off, a bit of coconut milk. Lastly, we'll add some fresh coriander. And here, our Rogan Josh inspired from Malvan is ready.
That was quick, right?
So we have a very beautiful plate out here, and it's as beautiful as the theme Wordly Vazwan because it is very colorful, it is very flavorful.
Yes, just
Amazing.
like Kashmir.
Yes.
And just like you.
Oh. Just like you too.
So our
Chef is-
saffron yakni pulao is ready. I have already pre-cooked it. I'll be putting it in the center. So here I have Thai flavor gustava. And to add a bit more color, I have made a basil oil.
Chef, I see all your love in the way you've made this your favorite ingredient. I
Yes.
see it.
It's not
amazing.
my favorite, it's your favorite. It was a task for me. We have just did our magic to it
Yeah.
and brought it in one plate.
I think you've done a great job.
Wait,
Thank you.
Save your compliments for when you've tasted it.
Oh, God.
You shouldn't say that he's done a great job until you
So
taste it.
I'm adding a bit of nuts to the kava.
Amazing.
Here you go.
Wow.
Dig in.
Wow.
So I think looks so good.
Time for us to have this worldly Vazwan
Oh my
and
God.
time for your verdict. Chef, is she going to give you full marks or not? Or are you going to get pass marks like she did in her food quiz?
I think with the presentation, he's already a 10 on 10.
Yes.
So I'm sure the taste will also be nice, but I'm excited to try it.
Come
Please.
on, let's dig in.
Wow. It does have a bit of Hyderabadi biryani taste.
Yes.
Really, it does. It's really nice. Okay. Speechless. Honestly, it's so good. I love the tangy flavor it has. I don't think you've used lemon at all,
Yes.
right?
But that's
it's
still
We
tamarind.
added the
Yeah, the
tamarind.
At
tamarind.
the end.
Yes.
It's amazing. It looks so good. Oh wow. I've never had a better Thai food than this, and now I know that only you can make this. So this is amazing. I think in this one small plate, you have taken me through a lot of different flavors, and you've made me travel to all my old memories, and you brought them back to life. So it's really amazing. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And I'm gonna try. I think so. I have a memory with this. Like my dad, he makes the Suleimani tea at home
Okay.
every day. My mom doesn't know how to make chai, by the way, and even I don't. So he's the one who is like everyone. Anytime my guests come home, my dad is the one who kind of makes it. So if this is better than his, then
You're sold.
you're sold. I'm sold. Then I'm giving you full marks.
Let's see.
Wow, this is so good. It hits you right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so delicious, right?
And
Delicious.
it helps you to clean out your
Yeah.
palate as well.
It's really nice. What do you call this? Like,
It's a Kashmiri kawa with a
Kawa.
galangal influence.
wow, it's amazing.
Well, after that worldly Vazwan, I guess it's time now for us to take a tiny little break because when we come back, we are going to be catering to your sweet tooth. So all of your dessert requirements will be coming up after a short break.
I'm gonna eat this meanwhile.
Go ahead.
Please.
Welcome back to Colors Food Trail Season 5. This is a show presented by Nikai Electronics and Home Appliances, powered by Arm & Hammer, in association with Panadol Migraine, Centrum, Johnson's Baby, Capri Sun, Lindt Chocolate, Haldiram's and the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Well, with main course out of the way, it's time for us to check out what chef is going to do with dessert.
I see that chef has already got some of my favorite colors on the table.
Nice observation.
Yeah.
So as you can see, there is some bread also, and she mentioned she like double ka meetha.
Yes.
What is double ka meetha? I've never heard of it in my life, I swear.
So, double bread. Double is actually a word for bread. So, my nani growing up always used to say double roti for bread.
Okay.
And the reason why it's called double roti is because the bread's thickness is very similar to
two rotis.
Two rotis.
Okay, got
So
it.
that's why what my nani used to tell me. And that's where the double
Absolutely
meat.
true. So like during old time there was a bread called double bread, double roti जो कहते हैं वो, and उसे cut करके then उसे दूध में they used to cook it, and then with lot of dry fruits and all they used to serve as a dessert and a bit of saffron into it.
Lovely.
So here we have just elevated it. Okay. So what I have done is like I have this bread which I have deep fried in ghee.
You know, chef, I have to admit this. You look so organized when you're in the kitchen. That's totally not what my kitchen looks like. When I'm cooking, everything is all over the place. There's atta on the wall, on the floor, everywhere. Is that the same for you?
Same. That's the reason my husband tells me we'll order in and please don't cook because I'll have to clean it.
So what are some of the tips that you would give us for a headache-free time in the kitchen where we're completely organized?
So I'll say the first and foremost thing is to get yourself organized. Like if you're planning to cook a meal, first decide the menu, what you want to cook, then write down the ingredients or see if you have those ingredients in the kitchen, get them organized, cut, and plan the cooking as per the time taking of the dishes. As if you know the mutton is gonna take long time, so start with your mutton preparation and then followed by your vegetables, and then you know everyone loves garam roti, so that needs to be done at
Right
last.
at the end.
Yes, so it's all about planning, organizing, a bit of discipline also. So you can keep timers when you're cooking or baking anything, so it helps you to remind that, oh, the dish has been finished. So just making sure that you're not wasting too much of time finding the masala. Maybe you can label them and keep it in your drawers so that it is easy to find them.
These are some absolutely fantastic tips for a headache-free time in the kitchen, which I think is what we all want, right? To make cooking more fun. If you happen to have a real migraine though, then Panadol has the perfect solution for you this Ramadan. Migraine symptoms may vary, but often start from one side of the head, along with a pulsating or a throbbing pain. Panadol Migraine is an effective formula which relieves your pain fast, and it's super effective. From tough headaches to migraine pains, and everything associated with symptoms of sensitivity to light, sound, and nausea, you know for sure that Panadol Migraine is your answer. So you can actually enjoy this Ramadan with your beloved family and friends headache-free.
And then I'll be doing a different twist where the bread is generally dipped in sugar syrup. What I have done is like the sugar syrup, I have caramelized it.
Nice.
To give it a French touch.
Nice.
Okay?
Wow.
And then I'll be adding on top of it
Ooh,
to make
So
it
good.
rich.
fresh caramel
Yes.
too.
Just to cut down the sweetness, I'll be adding some sea salt to it, a bit of reduced milk. Rabdi is an integral part of double ka meetha. So what I have done is like I have converted a rabdi into a panna cotta, and I'll be placing on top of it.
Oh my God.
You are really taking me on a world tour with all your fusions.
Absolutely. Saffron is also a part of a double ka meetha.
Yes.
Okay, so I have incorporated saffron in the form of ice cream.
Amazing.
Amazing.
You're just
And
really a
then-
magician.
Yeah.
You really are.
We'll be topping up with her favorite color, as she mentioned in the
wow.
start. It's purple,
For
some
creativity.
blue, and some
Yellow.
yellow.
Wow, that is so sweet.
All right, are you ready
Oh my
to eat
god,
it?
I am so excited. It looks so beautiful. I don't want to eat it, but I can't wait. I want
Please be my guest. So as you mentioned, you like something crispy, crunchy.
Yes.
You will find that thing here.
And I also told that I love the color blue because it reminds me of ocean, and this entire presentation is giving me that vibe. Okay.
Wow.
Wow, look at the layers.
And you have a little bit of everything in that.
I have everything. I also have a sea salt here.
Yeah.
Chef, this is amazing. You've done a fab job. And I think I've never had something like this before. And I think I'm going to be the first Hyderabadi in my family who's going to change the whole idea of how Shahi Tukra or like double ka meetha.
This is the upgraded version of a double ka meetha or Shahi Tukra, you can call it.
It's amazing.
Beautiful.
You want to try it?
Amazing. You think I can?
Yes,
Chef, only if you try
please.
as well.
You need to dig in.
But you should try as well, okay?
Absolutely.
So let's see whether you give yourself full marks. Oh wow, you were right about the crispiness.
It's amazing.
Oh my god.
So good.
And that crisp makes all the difference.
It's your dish.
Unbelievable.
I created
Are you happy,
it.
Chef?
It's amazing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I've nailed it.
Chef has said it himself. He nailed it. And we've got a lot of dessert to get through. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you here and we'll see you back next week for another dessert, another main course, another starter, and another trip around the world. Thank you once again, and Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem. Thank you so much.
Thank you once again, Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem to you.